The Lincoln Town Car is a full-size luxury sedan that was sold by the Lincoln division of Ford Motor Company from 1981 to the 2011 model years. Some units have been converted into a stretch limousine. It was the most commonly used limousine and chauffeured car in the United States and Canada. The Town Car nameplate for the four-door sedan was first introduced in 1959 to the Lincoln Continental Mark IV, and then to Mark V lineup, each as a top-of-the-line luxury four-door sedan. The nameplate became a permanent part of the Continental lineup again in 1969, and beyond that year with special editions of the brand denoting its highest trim interior package. In 1981, the Town Car became a stand-alone model in the Lincoln product line, superseding the Continental as the flagship for the Lincoln brand as well as for Ford Motor Company. Its large dimensions made it the largest car in production in North America. From 1997 to 2003, the Town Car was the longest car built in the Western Hemisphere, measuring nearly 18 feet in length for a standard Town Car and 18.5 feet for an L edition. Overview. In English, Town Car is a literal translation of the French term sedan de ville, a nameplate introduced by Cadillac in 1956. Both names refer to a classic style of limousine popular in the 1920s which had an open chauffeur's compartment in the front. While the Cadillac was styled as a four-door hardtop, Lincoln made its modern models visually suggest their older namesakes. Many examples from the 1970s and 1980s had a vinyl roof style that swept down the center pillar as part of a raised molding, complete with opera lamps, suggesting a partition between front and rear seats while no vinyl was applied to the front section of the roof over the driver. Other models had a full-length vinyl roof. The Town Car name first appeared in the Lincoln line in 1922, on a custom-built Lincoln made for Henry Ford. The name reappeared in 1959, on a special limousine-like version of the Lincoln Continental Mark IV. It was available only in black and was identifiable by a unique padded vinyl top, a rarity at that time. After 1959, the Town Car name went dormant for 10 years, re-emerging as an interior option package for the 1969 Lincoln Continental. It next appeared as a trim option in 1970, and thereafter continued through 1980 as the top-line trim option package for the Lincoln Continental. Again, the Town Car trim featured an extra plush interior along with more standard equipment. The Town Car badge has always been applied to sedans, but from 1973 to 1981, there was a similar option for coupes called the Lincoln Continental Town Coupe. In 1981, the Town Car became a separate model from the Continental in preparation for further downsizing of the latter. Aside from the closely related Continental Mark VI, it became the last full-size Lincoln in the lineup. Since its introduction, there have been 3 generations of the Town Car, introduced in 1981, 1990, and 1998. Each of these received a substantial refresh approximately halfway through its production cycle, in 1985, 1995, and 2003. Featuring a standard V8 engine, body-on-frame design, rear-wheel drive and large exterior and interior dimensions, the Town Car was based on the Ford Panther platform. This gave it powertrain and suspension commonality with the Mercury Grand Marquis and the Ford Limited Crown Victoria. This design made them durable even in the rough conditions taxi and livery cars are subjected to, and easy and cheap to repair when they did suffer damage. Town Cars are typically operated in commercial service for at least 400,000 miles. First generation. After lagging behind Cadillac and Chrysler, for the 1980 model year, Lincoln became the final American manufacturer to downsize their full-size cars with the introduction of the all-new Lincoln Continental model line. The Town Car was now the mid-level trim of the Lincoln model line, as the all-new Mark VI was also based upon the full-size Lincoln. Sharing the all-new Panther platform with its counterparts from Ford and Mercury, the 1980 Lincoln Continental Town Car was radically smaller than its predecessor. In comparison to its 1979 counterpart, the 1980 Town Car shed approximately 900 pounds in weight, 14 inches in length, and 10 inches in wheelbase. In spite of these dimensional regressions, Careful engineering led to increased interior space over both its predecessor and competitive luxury automobiles. As the sales of full-size Lincolns had held steady in the late 1970s, much of the styling of the Continental was carried onto the Panther platform, including its blade-like fenders, fake vent windows, and the Rolls-Royce grille shape. In contrast to 1970s models, most models wore exposed headlights, with the exception being the Mark VI models. The downsizing of the Continental marked the beginning of an expansion of the Lincoln lineup. As the division had relied nearly entirely on full-size cars, Lincoln split the Continental and the Town Car into separate models. The Town Car remained the traditional full-size Lincoln, while the 1982 Continental became a mid-size car to replace the slow-selling Versailles. The Mark series was redesigned in 1984. Instead of a Landauert, it became one of the most advanced cars ever sold by Ford Motor Company. Year-to-year changes. The 1980 model year Continental Town Car arrived in showrooms during the fall of 1979, just in time for the early 1980s recession. Total production for 1980 was 31,233, a 57% drop from the 1979 Continental. The 1981 total was 32,839 cars, after which the slow-selling Town Car two-door version was dropped. Sales remained depressed for 1982, with 35,069 Town Cars built. As the economy recovered and gas prices moderated in 1983, Town Car production increased 22% to 53,381. For 1984, over 94,000 Town Cars were produced. Design features: a leather-grain vinyl full roof covering with center pillar coach lamps was standard on base Town Car, while the padded vinyl coach roof with a Frenched rear window opening was included on Signature Series and Cartier models. A cloth roof recreating the look of a convertible was optional on all except Cartier. Previously an optional feature, all Town Cars were equipped with functional vent windows, one of the last American cars fitted with them. Inside, the Town Car featured many advanced luxury options for its time. Signature Series and Cartier models featured six-way power seats for the driver and front passenger. In the place of the full-width bench seat found in the 1970 to 1979 Continental, the Town Car featured a 50/50 split-front bench seat like the Mark series coupes. An optional full-function trip computer with digital displays showed the driver miles to empty, and an estimated time of arrival, among other features. Another new feature, the keyless entry system, allowed access to the vehicle via a factory-programmed 5-digit combination. From the keypad mounted above the driver door handle, the driver could lock all four doors, or after entering the code, unlock the vehicle's doors or open the trunk lid. With this system being linked only to the vehicle, rather than a satellite, the need for drivers to share their identity with an operator in a potentially unsecure environment was not required. Along with standard keyless entry devices, this feature is still in use on many Lincoln Mercury and Ford vehicles. Marketing: for the 1985 model year, the Cadillac sedan DeVille and Fleetwood were converted to front-wheel drive and further downsized, to a size smaller than the Lincoln Continental. However, Lincoln chose to use the larger size of the Town Car to its advantage in the luxury car segment. In response to the downsized Cadillacs, Lincoln introduced a series of ads in late 1985 titled The Valet, which depicted parking attendants having trouble distinguishing Cadillacs from lesser Buicks and Oldsmobiles, with the question, "Is that a Cadillac?" answered by the response, "No, it's an Oldsmobile." Or Buick. At the end, the owner of a Lincoln would appear with the line, "The Lincoln Town Car, please." The commercial saw the emergence of the new advertising line, "Lincoln. What a luxury car should be," which was used into the 1990s. While the Town Car retained its traditional layout and large size, fuel prices dropped to a contemporary new low at the time, and operating economy became less of a concern to buyers than a decade prior. Powertrain: the 1980 introduction of the Panther platform full-size Lincoln brought about the replacement of the large block 400 and 460 V8s. The standard engine was a 130 HP 4.9L fuel-injected V8. For the 1980 model year only, An optional 5.8L carbureted V8 was available. Canadian market vehicles featured a two-barrel carburetor on the 5.0L V8 from 1980-84, with central fuel injection appearing for the 1985 model year only. The standard transmission was the 4-speed AOD automatic overdrive transmission. Lincoln was the first American car manufacturer with such a transmission. In 1986, the fuel injection system on the 5.0L V8 of all Panther platform vehicles was changed from CFI to sequential multi-port fuel injection. These engines are easily distinguished by their cast aluminum upper intake manifolds with horizontal throttle body. This replaced the traditional throttle body with a carburetor-style top-mounted air cleaner previously used. All town cars from 1980 to 1989 featured an optional trailer towing package which included dual exhausts, a 3.551 limited slip differential and an improved cooling package for the engine as well as transmission. Second generation, after 10 years on the market relatively unchanged, Lincoln redesigned the town car inside and out for the 1990 model year. While the Panther platform was retained, along with the powertrain, the body itself was a clean-sheet redesign. The angular lines seen on full-size Lincoln since 1970 were dropped. Highly influenced by the Mark VII and the 1988 Continental, the new town car was given a far more aerodynamic shape, trimming its drag coefficient from 0.46 to 0.36. The front half of the town car echoed that rest of the Lincoln line, with the Rolls-Royce grille given a far more aerodynamic shape and the exposed halogen headlamps replaced with a wraparound composite design. Other sheet metal gave town car a decidedly contemporary look, while styling cues like those of the trunk lid and taillights remained somewhat similar to the 1980s model. The revised interior featured a new dashboard, seats, and door panels. The second-generation town car was an overwhelming sales success and became one of America's best-selling full-size luxury sedans. During the late 1980s and early 1990s, town car sales regularly exceeded 100,000 units, with 120,121 town cars being sold in 1994 alone. The vehicle was so widely received that it was named the 1990 Motor Trend Car of the Year. Year-to-year changes. Features introduced on the second-generation model were several new options that had never been available before on the town car. A two-position driver's memory seat was an optional on Signature. The power front seats gained power adjustment for the seat back angle with inflatable lumbar support as an option. While carried over from 1989, the electrochromic dimming mirror was widened to fit the wider rear window of the new town car. Rear load leveling air suspension was added as standard equipment. Initially featured on Signature and Cartier models, the digital instrument panel featured an advanced trip computer with temperature, average instant MPG, trip odometer, and distance to empty. The previous estimated time of arrival feature from the 1980s was deleted. Trim. As before, the town car was available in 3 trim levels. Base trim, the Signature series, and Cartier in increasing price points and availability of features. In a departure from the previous generation, the Cartier model was available in several interior and exterior colors. The base Executive Series town car offered 6-passenger seating with 2 bench seats, a 4-speaker AM/FM stereo with cassette player, 8-way front power seats, a 4-speed overdrive automatic transmission, cloth seating surfaces, 15-inch tires, a digital LED dashboard, trip computer, dashboard clock, and keyless entry with Ford Securicat keyless entry keypad. The Signature added leather seating surfaces, standard alloy wheels, and an available cloth imitation convertible roof. Finally, the top-of-the-line Cartier offered a JBL-branded sound system with amplifier, a security system, alloy-spoked wheels, and other exclusive details, such as cloth and leather seats. A Jack Nicklaus edition town car, based on the Signature Series town car, was available for model years 1991 to 1997. It offered special commemorative badges, gold lettering for exterior badges, gold front grille spokes, a gold Lincoln hood emblem, gold laced alloy wheels, gold interior accents, and a JBL premium sound system with amplifier. This town car celebrated professional golfing legend Jack Nicklaus. Production of this one-of-a-kind town car ended in 1997. Safety: the 1990 town car was fitted with dual airbags as standard equipment. However, supply problems with the passenger airbag module caused many cars to be built without the passenger side module. A credit, shown on the window sticker, was issued for the missing component. Upon request from an owner, the credit would be taken back and the passenger side airbag module would be installed. For the first time since 1979, four-wheel disc brakes were standard on the town car. ABS was optional. Powertrain: the second-generation town car was powered by the same powertrain as the 1989 town car, a 150 horsepower 5.0L Windsor V8 with a 4-speed AOD automatic. 1991 saw the introduction of the SOHC 4.6L modular V8. Making its debut in the town car, the modular V8 would go on to power the Crown Victoria Grand Marquis as well as the F-Series E-Series trucks as it replaced the 302 and 351 V8s. All second-generation town cars were fitted with variants of the 4-speed AOD overdrive transmission. From 1990 to 1991, the AOD was standard, with the AODE replacing it for 1992. From 1993 to 1997, the town car used the 4S70W shared with the Mark VIII. Third generation: for the 1998 model year, Ford gave its full-size cars for all three divisions major redesigns, with the town car receiving the most attention. The straight-line body seen for 8 years gave way to a curved design scheme with a downward-sloping trunk lid, and cat's eye headlights. The C-pillar opera windows and Rolls-Royce grille seen since the 1970s were left off, as was the hood ornament. In the front, the new town car wore a waterfall grille much like the Navigator that was introduced alongside it for 1998. The interior received major changes as well. Door and instrument panels as well as the radio face, switches and controls were redone. Additional wood trim was added to the newly designed dashboard and the door panels. The power seat recliner and lumbar controls were moved to the door panels. Lincoln emblems remained on the door panels and the seat backs, as well as the rear tail lights, making the 1998 to Euro 2002 models the last town cars with that feature. The Cartier model also received a 220 horsepower version of the modular V8. Year-to-year changes. Town Car L. A new L designation was used on Lincoln town cars with extended wheelbases from 2000 to 2011. The L editions offered an additional 6 in of rear seat legroom, as well as remote access audio and climate controls mounted in the rear center armrest. Also included was a two-way travel switch for the front passenger seat base. This L designation was similar to that used on other luxury flagship sedans such as the BMW 7 Series or the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. The L designation was applied to the top-of-line Cartier, Ultimate, and Signature trim levels. Fleet buyers received it under the Executive L trim designation. For 2000 to Euro 02 versions, the L edition is best identified by a widened B-pillar, bearing the Lincoln Star ornament. This was done to maintain parts commonality with the standard town car. 2003 to 2011 L editions are distinguished by longer rear doors, featuring wider versions of the fixed windows seen in the town car doors. Hongqi, California, 7460. In China, FAW produced a licensed version of the Lincoln town car rebadged as the Hongqi, California, 7460, see Euro, California, 7460. And Hongqi Cajun, see Euro, E-degree from November 10, 1998 to 2005. However, the limousine version continues to be produced and sold in China. The limousine version is currently called the Hongqi Limousine. Sales, discontinuation. In spite of declining sales, the town car remained one of the best-selling American luxury cars. It was the United States and Canada's most used limousine and chauffeured car. In 2006, as part of the way forward, Ford considered ending production of Lincoln's largest model as part of the 2007 closing of the Exum assembly plant. Industry observer George Peterson said it blows everybody a unregistered trademark's mind that they are dropping the town car. Just think what Ford could do if they actually invested in a reskin of Crown Victoria, Grand Marquis in town car. Ford ultimately decided to keep the model and move assembly to the St. Thomas assembly plant in Ontario, Canada. This was home to the Ford Crown Victoria and Mercury Grand Marquis. Both models also used the Ford Panther platform. The town car's manufacture resumed at its new location in late 2007. The first Canadian assembled town car was built on January 10, 2008. However, in Canada, town cars were sold exclusively for fleet and livery sales, having been discontinued in retail markets after the 2007 model year. In 2009, the fate of all three Panther platform models was determined when Ford announced the 2011 closure of the St. Thomas assembly plant. For the limousine and livery markets, Ford had promised availability of the town car through the 2011 model year. Retail sales continued on a limited basis in the United States and for export. On January 4, 2011, the town car became the last Panther platform variant available for retail sale as the final Mercury Grand Marquis was produced. On August 29, 2011, the final town car rolled off the assembly line, without any fanfare or announcement from Ford. After the town car's discontinuation following the 2011 model year, the town car was left without a direct replacement. Although dimensionally a full-size sedan, the Lincoln MKS's architecture is considerably different as it has a front-wheel drive unibody platform with optional all-wheel drive. The MKS is marketed more as a successor to the sportier Lincoln LS as well as the 1995 Euro 2002 Continental. To fill the gap left by the town car, Lincoln has remained in livery markets by developing a limousine variant of the MKT full-size crossover vehicle, which was made available around the second quarter of 2012 and is known as the MKT Town Car. Lincoln is also believed to be preparing a true town car successor on a rear-wheel drive platform to rival the Mercedes S-Class and BMW 7 Series. Trim levels. In 1981 the town car was introduced in three trim levels, the base model, the mid-range Signature Series, and the top-of-the-line Cartier Series. In 1991, the Executive Series became the designation for the base entry model. In 2004, the Cartier name was dropped and replaced by Ultimate, and the Executive Series name was now only used for fleet vehicles going forward. This left the Signature Series as the entry-level model. In 2005, however, the lineup was changed again and all three trim levels carried a Signature badge, Signature, Signature Limited, and Signature L. In 2006 and 2007, a designer series was added to fit in between the mid-range Signature Limited and the top-of-the-line Signature L starting in 2008 and through the end of the model run. The Signature Limited and Signature L were the only retail trim levels available. Signature. The Signature Series was the mid-level, and also most popular, trim level from 1981 through 2003. In 2004 the trim levels were renamed, and the Signature Series was now used to describe the base trim level and Ultimate was now used to describe the upper-level trim. In 2005 the Ultimate was dropped and all trim levels were changed to a version of Signature. The base trim level for 2005 was called Signature, the mid-trim level was called Signature Limited and the top-of-line trim level was called Signature L. The trim level designations were revised again for the 2006 model year with a designer series being added between the Signature Limited and top-of-line Signature L. By 2008, with only two models remaining, the Signature Limited became the base model, while the Signature L badge was used for the extended wheelbase model. Cartier was used on the top-of-line town car from 1981 through 2003, including LWB or L versions 2000 to Euro 2003. The Cartier also featured the designer's logo stitched onto the seats in place of the Lincoln star. Golden Lincoln emblems on the tail lights also became a staple mark on the Cartier edition on 1998 through 2002 models. Executive. The Executive Series was the base trim level and thus the most affordable Lincoln town car from 1991 through 2003. After 2003, The Executive Series designation continued on, but for fleet vehicles only and included both SWB and LWB versions. Limited and Signature Limited, as an option package, was available on Signature trim models from 2000 to 2003 and on the Ultimate in 2004. Starting in 2005, Limited became its own trim level. Ultimate was only used on the 2004 Town Car. The Ultimate designation replaced Cartier for 2004 and was used for the top-of-line model. Like the Cartier, it was offered in SWB and LWB versions. Designer. The Designer series was an upper-middle trim level in between the Signature Limited and Signature L. This trim included two-tone interior accents, a special higher-quality leather called Provence leather. The rear seats also included four-way adjustable head restraints exclusively on this trim for the standard wheelbase. On the exterior, special chromed B-pillars and chrome wheels were included. Trim level timeline, special editions, Sale America Commemorative Edition. This special edition 1987 Signature Series model came in white with a blue carriage roof and had white leather interior with blue piping and special badging. Ford Motor Company was one of the corporate sponsors of the Sale America Foundation Syndicate, owner of the 1987 America's Cup-winning yacht Stars and Stripes 87. Special Edition. The 1988 Town Car Signature Series was available with a $2,461 Special Edition package, which included a carriage roof, wire-spoke aluminum wheels, JBL audio system, leather-wrapped steering wheel, and leather upholstery with contrasting color piping. This replaced a proposed Gucci Edition Town Car that had been in the works. Regatta Edition. For $1994 only, the Town Car was available with a special package for the Signature Series. White Oxford leather seats, which could offer optional blue piping along the seat edges, were paired with regatta blue carpeting with matching blue color trim on the doors and instrument panel. The package was often paired with white Oxford vinyl carriage roof as well, with embroidery on the C-pillar near the opera windows. Approximately 1,500 were produced. Jack Nicklaus, 1992 to 1997 saw a special Signature Series sedan come to market, the Jack Nicklaus Signature Series, which featured a green body with a white vinyl top with white leather interior trimmed in green. Another version came with white exterior paint and a conventional roof and a similar white leather interior with green carpets and trim. Most of these editions have ornaments and wording on the exterior trimmed in gold, including green and gold Golden Bear badges on the front fenders. Options included on the 1992 to 1997 Jack Nicklaus Signature Series included memory seats with power lumbar recliner, leather seats, and monotone paint. Spinnaker Edition, 1995 also featured another special Signature Series edition called the Spinnaker Edition, which featured tri-coat paint, two-toned leather seats, the Spinnaker logo on the floor mats, and 16-inch spoked aluminum wheels. Diamond Anniversary. To celebrate Lincoln's 75th anniversary in 1996, the Town Car took on a Diamond Anniversary Edition. This edition was applied to Signature Series sedans only. Features included unique accent stripe, leather seats, wood instrument panel trim, window badging, cellular telephone, power moonroof, JBL audio system, auto electric chromatic dimming mirror with compass, and traction assist. Cypress Edition. Also in 1996, Lincoln offered a Signature Series Cypress Edition which featured Cypress Gold Frost exterior paint, two-toned leather interior, and red cypress tree badging. Touring sedan option packages were offered on Signature trim level models from 1996 to 2002. Specific options varied through the years, with latter packages becoming more focused on sporting performance and handling features. Pro Series. In 2005, a Pro Series Edition option package was available on the Signature Limited and included embroidered Pro Series logos on driver front passenger seat backs, 9-spoke chrome wheels, chrome B-pillar, two-tone instrument panel, and floor mats with Pro Series brushed aluminum badges. 25th Anniversary Edition. Lincoln commemorated the 25th anniversary of the Town Car by offering a 25th Anniversary Edition package on the 2006 Signature Limited. The package included chrome B-pillar and door handles, unique eucalyptus wood applique and matching steering wheel with wood inserts, scuff plates with 25th anniversary edition, and 25th anniversary badging, Provence leather individual 40/40 lounge seating with individual comfort, shearing, contrast piping and rear seat adjustable headrests, fog lamps, and 9-spoke chrome wheels. Continental Edition, offered in 2010 and 2011, was the Continental Edition package. Available as an option only on the Signature Limited trim. The package added Continental badging, chrome 17-inch wheels and accents to the B-pillars. On the interior, the Continental name was embroidered on the front seats and front floor mats. Ballistic Protection Series. Starting in 2003, the Lincoln Town Car had been available featuring ballistic protection from the factory. Adding nearly $100,000 to the base price, the armored body and bulletproof glass raised the curb weight of the Town Car to nearly 7,000 pounds. Other changes to the suspension and brakes were intended to preserve the handling of the Town Car. Only a handful of Lincoln dealers in the country were authorized to sell this series. Aftermarket. Throughout the entire run of the Town Car, numerous aftermarket companies and Lincoln Mercury dealerships offered unique trim packages that typically included special roof treatments, grills, wheels, and badging. These were especially popular in the 1980s and 1990s. Awards. The Town Car has received several awards and recognitions. Forbes magazine repeatedly named the Town Car one of the best cars to be chauffeured in, along with other, often more expensive flagship sedans, such as the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, BMW 7 Series and Lexus LS. The Town Car Signature L features a rear seat comfort package which not only provides rear seat passengers with audio system and rear compartment climate controls, but also features a control function which allows for the rear seat occupants to move the passenger seat forward, a feature exclusive to few ultra-luxury sedans. In addition to its many amenities, the Signature L also features an unrivaled 46.9 in of rear legroom, and 60 in of rear shoulder room. In 1990, upon the introduction of the second-generation Town Car, the vehicle was named Motor Trend Car of the Year. However, this award was later included by Car and Driver in a list of poorly chosen Car of the Year award winners. It should be noted that Motor Trend has changed the criteria by which it awards its highest accolade. Originally, Car of the Year awards went to the vehicle model which was the most significantly improved over the previous year's design in all respects. Currently, no such consideration is given to contenders for this award, and vehicles are considered for the award even if in their first year of production. Engine specifications. Safety. The Lincoln Town Car was the first production sedan in the world to receive U.S. 5-star crash ratings in every category. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration 2010 Lincoln Town Car Crash Test Ratings. Frontal driver, frontal passenger, side impact, rollover. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration 2000 Lincoln Town Car Crash Test Ratings. Frontal driver, frontal passenger, side impact, rollover. NA, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration 1990 Lincoln Town Car Crash Test Ratings. Frontal driver. See also, Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, Mercury Grand Marquis Marauder, Ford Panther Platform, Lincoln Mark Series. References. External links. Official Lincoln Town Car site.